Okay, good morning. Um, Today I want to go through my interior level I built and have a look at some of the issues I have with the light map building. And but I don't want to fix them on stream because light map building takes a lot of time. And after that I will start with the exterior world level. And for that I will use Gaia, a plugin I found on the asset store that generates land masses and mountains and texture it and put trees down, put grass down and stuff like that. And I will play around with it and look if that's working for my exterior world or if I have to do that completely on my own to get the look I want. So let's start. This is the interior of the brewery with attached cave, and let's just walk through it. Problem I have with the lighting is that in dark spaces the global illumination creates those grainy spots on the walls. That's something I have to look at and maybe fix with additional lights. Just looks unnatural, kinda awful. Maybe I have to change the light bounces so that it bounces a bit more. And I got strange artifacts at some points, like this one. That's really, really strange. So let's go downstairs. Through the trapdoor. Here the light looks okay. I don't know, maybe it's the textures upstairs, I don't know. Am I using more lights in here than upstairs? I don't really know. These are a bit too white, I have to change them. They have to be warmer. They're too cold for my taste. And then in the cave, I added a crystal formation here and some particle effects and a light for the crystals. And I have to change the light colors on those torches. They are too yellow and they have to be more red. Kind of an orange tint to them, and I have to work on the fallout so that the range is a bit bigger. But everybody always says lighting is the hardest part to level design, so, and they're right, it is. Finding the right lights for your scene and the right settings for the lights to get the mood you want is always the hardest. The windows have self-illumination on them. I've played around with some of the settings. Oh, damn bug. Played around with the settings a bit, but I have to still play around with it because it's still too much, I think. Okay, let's stop this and then... But that's not the focus for today. Light map building, like I said, is something that takes ages. Even on a beast of a machine like I have. So I can't do that on stream because it freezes everything at some points. Do different lighting passes. I will focus on testing out Gaia today, the terrain and scene building plugin I have, and have a look at how that works. Okay, I have to remember how that actually worked. Documentation, quick start. Yeah, close. I don't need that. Oh, okay. That's the one. Window, Gaia. Okay, show Gaia manager. Yep. Gaia is kind of fun to work with because it has a lot of stuff built in at the start. It's working with a stamper, they call it, and that's for the height map generation for the terrain. And you can select different graphics for the stamps. And let me have a look, maybe I can find the right ones. Yeah, let's start with this one. Just generates kind of an island, and then you can play around with the settings, smooth it out, and normalize it a bit, invert. It's quite interesting to work with. And the interesting thing about it is that you can use different stamps to create the layout you want. I can click on stamp now to create that one, and then created it for me. I can click the preview off, then that's the terrain it created for me. And now I can add to it. Just take another part, that for instance, and just rotate it a bit. Move it here. And then stamp that to it, and we'll combine both. And the next thing is we'll create what's called spawners, and those will create textures, grass and trees for you. Takes a moment to do that, and it's quite an easy way to create it. Good looking terrain in a fraction of the time you need normally.